In this video, I'm going to be live building an automation using your voice to create a task prioritization on a Google Sheet using Lovable, Make.com, OpenAI, and Google Sheets. So here we go. Never done something like this before, so let's dive in. I started this earlier because well, my microphone wasn't working, so I had to restart. So I'm going to delete these, and we're going to start that from scratch. But first of all, I got to go back to Lovable. So here's what I typed into Lovable. Can you guys see? Okay, yeah, you can see. Alright, let me make this big. Alright, so here's what I said. A one-page site with voice input that connects to OpenAI to transcribe my voice and send transcription to a webhook. No login or database necessary, just build out the voice input feature with the record stop button. Alright, it says it's going to do it. Blah, blah, blah. Add voice input feature. Blah, 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 blah. Cool thing with Lovable, now you can just click on code here. It tells you what it actually did. I don't know coding very well yet, but if you're a coder, you can come in here and see what happened, what it decided to do. Looks like there's going to be, they got some error handling. Yeah, so what came up was this error. And another cool thing with Lovable, you don't have to waste any messages by doing this. You just click try to fix it, and it will give it this automatic prompt here. Think step by step in order to solve it. Looks at the error. And then it tries to fix it for free. And it looks like they named it Speak, Send, Simple Scribe. I guess I like the alliteration, but a little bit of a mouthful. So it looks like it's having another error. Let's try to fix. And the Make.com scenario, we'll just get this started. So it's gonna receive a webhook. You just go custom webhook. You just click add, and then you type a random title, whatever it is. I just named mine voice input, and it's just gonna create a URL. So you copy it, and then that's gonna be used in Lovable here. So for the code present, I get the error below. Think step by step in order to resolve it. Okay, here it is. Boom. Okay, we don't want that to be seen, so we are going to okay, let's see. I don't want the OpenAI API key or webhook URL to show on the front end. Please prompt. Okay, well, let's see. Usually you can it just like prompts you, and then you give it the OpenAI key, but it might not do that if I'm not connected to Supabase. So might have to do that. Please prompt me for those to be stored on the back I guess. Yeah. All I Okay, wait. Yeah, all I should see is hello, Bo. Uh, uh, give me your thoughts. And a record/stop button. Yeah. So while that's doing that, let me also open up my Google Sheets. So my mom made me a little Google Sheet. I don't know if I copied it. Oh, Bo's idea list. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Doing it like this, but we'll see. So she used Grok, and Grok kind of came up with this. So priority, high, medium, low, estimated time frame, 1 to 2 hours for washing car. So here's the goals, task, description. Cool. Category. Cool. Awesome. Entrepreneurial ventures. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, this is great. We can work with this. Okay, let's go back to Lovable. Hello, Bo. Give me your thoughts. All right. Awesome. So let's see. The interface is now simplified. For production application, you would need to create a backend service. All right, so fine. Let's create a backend service. I think I gotta create a new Supabase account though, because I already have my 2 free projects. How do I log out? Log out. Okay. Let's create a new account. Get started. Yeah, I'll just use this one. Whatever. Let's see. So basically, this having Supabase allows you to do a lot of things, but for our application, it's gonna create an edge function that does the transcription automatically. Okay, it wants me to confirm. Yeah, and then we'll be able to have everything run for us. Let's see. Alright, I'm trying to confirm the email. Let me go back to Lovable. Okay, so alright, once I confirm this, Earth lever type, whatever, doesn't matter. Free, create. So I click this little Supabase button. Supabase. And I'm going to add another organization here. Okay, project name, we're gonna name it voice to Google Sheet. And create. Doing this on my phone. I guess they want me to have a password for the database itself. I'm not gonna store anything. Now, I don't know if this is the simplest and fastest and easiest way to go about doing this, but I'm gonna create it and it should work after I'm done. And that's how you figure things out. You know, you just freaking do it. Okay, save. Alright. So I just confirmed on my phone. So let's log in. Okay. Yes. Connecting to Superbase. Connection successful. Alright. Now that we are here, connect to this project. This is what I named it. Boom. Did it do it? Yes. Connect. Connected. Awesome. Alright. Superbase connected. Now, let's connect my Superbase project. Your app is now connected. What's next? Integration docs? No. Okay, we don't want to have users log in. This is literally just for me. Okay, so now prompt me for OpenAI API key and the webhook for us to send. I guess, yeah, we probably wouldn't have needed to. I don't know. No, yeah, it needs to transcribe it on the front end. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe we could have done it in make.com, but like have OpenAI transcribe it in make.com, but I think it needs to transcribe it and then send the transcription from here. So, alright, and then we'll put first to send the transcription. Okay, and while it's doing that, I'm going to just show you guys my lovely face for a little bit. Hope you guys like my Peter Levels hoodie that I made. Shout out Peter Levels. Okay, I'm gonna go to OpenAI. Log in. Bo Sterling. Grab my OpenAI API key. API keys. I guess I'll create a new one. Oh, wait a second. Let's go to. Let's just create a new project, I guess. Alright, name. Okay, I got it. Now, how do I bring you guys back? Alright, we're back. So it's still thinking for some reason. Okay, here we go. Boom. This is what it was supposed to do. Just give me this little button. Yeah, so add. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now webhook URL. This is going to come from make.com, which is right here. Copy. And go back to here. Paste. Boom. Now that shouldn't have cost me a message. I don't know if it did or not. I have 2 daily credits. Yes, they're calling them credits now. I think they used to be called messages. I see you've added the API keys. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. If you provide your API key. So, yeah, it's going to store my API key in the backend privately. And the webhook URL. So now it should be able to do what we want. Let's go back here. Next step is going to be this tools thing. And I think it's just get variable. And then we're just going to call it transcription. And then the next step is going to be OpenAI. Send message to specified. No. I think just create a completion. Transform text to structured data. Identifies information in prompts text and returns it as structured data. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. And I don't know. Let's just go with 4.0. Okay, I haven't done this in a long time. Text to parse. Well, it's going to be transcription. Okay, so with my transcription, we also are going to give it a prompt and be like, find or analyze this, I don't know, scan this transcription for ideas, tasks, goals. What did I have in here? Yeah, I might not use this sheet. I might start from scratch, but this is a good kind of framework. So, yeah, categories. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what Lovable. Why does it say changes already applied? Couldn't apply your changes because the code is just the same as before. Okay, whatever. So I'm assuming this is gonna work. Oops. I don't think you can do anything with that anyways. But yeah, let's... I was trying to click here. Damn it. Okay. These tasks, goals... Tasks or goals. Your task is to... Hold on. The best thing to do is be like, you are a helpful organization and prioritization assistant. Scan this transcription for ideas, tasks, or goals, and assign them a category and okay, let's see, and give each one a title, assign a category, give a summarized description, a priority level, very high, high, medium, low, very low, and an estimated time to completion. Sure. Sounds good. May have to make tweaks. I don't know what this is about. Add data definition. First character must be lowercase. Parameter name. Ah, shit. Maybe this will be category. Description. The category of the idea, task, or goal. Data type. Pretty sure just text. Add examples. Real estate. I don't know. YouTube. Astrology. What else do I talk about? Oops. Yeah, personal development, niche of one. I like to say niche of one. Okay. Parameter required. Yes. I think this is what I do. I don't really know. Okay. Object definitions. Complex structure definition to be specified in the instruction. What if I just click save? Okay. I don't know if that's the way to do that, but we'll see. And then the next is going to be Google Sheets. We're going to say bulk add rows, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to say bulk add rows. It's already connected to my Google Sheet account. But if it's not for you, all you do is click add and you log in. Same thing with OpenAI. You just you click add, and then your connection will be there. So ID finder, I think it's just called Bose Idealist. Man, come on, man. What the heck, man? Man. How do you... What is the spreadsheet ID? Is that just like the URL? I think it's... Is it this? Damn it. I think so. Column range. I don't know. Rows. I don't know. Whether to insert a row unformatted. I have no idea. Alright. Well. I have no idea if this is gonna work, so let's try it. Alright, so what I want to do is create a YouTube channel that demonstrates how to build automations, and I also want to build a really cool product that helps entrepreneurs find their own personal identity and brand, and helps them figure out what's the easiest, simplest, fastest, least stressful path to go, and what type of business to build, what type of niche to go in, by analyzing their personality data through astrology, human design, and various personality tests like the Big Five and Myers-Briggs and a disc profile. So, yeah. Let's see what happened. Oh, wait, shoot. I think I'm supposed to do this. Ah, shoot. Gotta save it. Shoot. Save. Shoot. Is there a name? Do you have to name it? Wait a second. Scenario settings. What the hell? Commit trigger. Auto commit. I don't know what any of this means. Alright. This is what I want to happen. Run scenario immediately as data arrives. So I'm gonna make this so I can see it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is gonna be cool. Alright, so let's make it so that once the... I don't even know if that... I think that worked. I updated application to user base secrets for the OpenAI. The Edge function voice to text will now securely use these values without exposing them in the front end. Record audio be processed through OpenAI's Whisper API, and transcription will be sent to your webhook while displaying on screen. Awesome. So yeah, so it's using OpenAI's Whisper API to generate this transcription, and it looks pretty good. Except disk is actually supposed to... Okay, so I want to be able to edit this. Wait. Yeah. Let's make it so that the transcription text is editable, and make it have a send button, so that rather than sending to the webhook automatically, I can review and edit the text before sending. And yeah, let's see what that does. I hope you guys like my cool bulging square for my camera. It took me a while to set that up. I'll update the application to make the transcription text editable and add a send button for manual submission to a webhook. This will replace the automatic webhook submission. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a beautiful sight. Magnificent. Anyways, this here is my X community if you guys want to join. I put the link in the description. It's called Niche of One Entrepreneurship Community. We've got 5 members so far. I am the admin, and I posted this here. These are some hashtags you can use. Probably gonna post this video in here when it's finished. But yeah, I need some more people in here sharing what they're doing and introducing themselves. Yeah, I think it could be pretty neat. Oops. Here's my Canva thingy that I used to make my thumbnail. Alright, come on, Lovable. What are you doing? Alright, so this is editable now. So, let's see. Awesome. D-I-S-C. That's how you spell it. Big fan. Okay. Sure. Send to webhook. Alright, so let's see if we're ready. Where's make? What the hell? Oh yeah, I have it in a separate window. Okay. So, in theory, this should start going as soon as I push send. So let's try it. Sent successfully. Usually you see this thing start spinning around. It's not doing it. You can run the scenario with existing data or wait for more data. If new data comes, the webhook will process only new data. I just sent you some data. Waiting for data. Send. Okay, whoa. It sent. Okay, let's see. Variable. Wait. Empty. Wait. Okay, here's transcription. So that's accurate. But this is not showing anything here. So let's figure out why. Oh, wait. Variable. We want this. We want that. Okay. So, okay, what is the point of this? Is my question. Immediately as data arrives, it's checked. So, why doesn't this work? It should start going. I don't get it. But you have to click this for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, now let's see if it went through. Okay, at least it went through. Oops. What is this? Do I even need this step? Output transcription. I don't even know if I need this step. Let's see what happens if I delete it. And then let's see what happens if I get this transcription instead of this one. And oops. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the structured data definition stuff. I never tried that before. So, what is this little triangle? Whatever. Let's run this again and see what happens. Operation failed, not found. Okay, so what happened here? Prompt text to parse. So it just gave it category YouTube. I don't know. Let's try to simplify this. Instead of... Let's delete this real quick. Let's make it be... let's make it be... create a spreadsheet. Title. Task. Prioritization. Okay. Alright. I don't know. This is... What is this? Why would I don't know. Okay, whatever. So instead of doing text to parse. Wait, how do I change this? Oh, is it the module itself? Oops. Let's try to do send message to specified or newly created thread and execute it seamlessly. Create a completion. My intuition says text to structured data. Analyze image. Generate image. Edit image. Create a moderation. Interesting. Create an audio. Add files to a vector store. Upload a file. List batches. Get a model response. Make an API call. Watch batch completed. The heck is that? Create a completion. Well, I'm gonna try this again, I guess. Oops. God, I guess you gotta really just go through each one of these things. Let me, let's have ChatGPT help us. I'm creating a make.com scenario using OpenAI. I want to have a transcribed text input be analyzed by OpenAI and basically turned into a spreadsheet for task prioritization. I want the spreadsheet will add rows into a Google Sheet. I want the columns to be category. Okay, how about you help me figure that out? Help me figure out how to set this up and what columns would make the most sense. I want it to organize my ideas, goals, plans, tasks, and assign a prioritization level and estimated time to completion. Alright, help me out, buddy. Define your Google Sheet structure. Create a Google Sheet with the following columns. Okay, so yeah, let's just start a new Google Sheet. How about that? Google Sheets. Blank spreadsheet. We're gonna name it task prioritization star. Okay, we want category and we want description. I like, okay, idea, goal, plan, task, sure. Yeah, description, priority, time estimate, dependencies. Interesting. Status. I like that. Due date. I like that. And notes. Sure. Cool. Design the make.com scenario. Text input. I already got that. Clean or trim the transcript if needed. Send the cleaned transcript to OpenAI with a custom prompt like analyze this transcribed text. Okay. Extract all goals, plans, and tasks for each item. Classify as ideal goal, plan, or task. Okay, sure. Write a concise description. Estimate time to complete. Okay, I like this. And we can definitely do this. So, let's... we're going to make this be... create a completion. I don't know which freaking models are good for what, so 4.0 is just the standard. And the message is going to be this transcription. And the system prompt is going to be here. Analyze this transcribed text, extract all goals, plans, ideas, and tasks. For each item, classify as idea, goal, plan, or task. Write a concise description. Estimate time to complete. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it like that. I don't know. Assign a priority level. We want very high, medium, low, very low. Why does it give me that? I don't know what that is. Identify any dependencies if mentioned. Add any relevant notes for clarification. Return the output as structured JSON. See, this is the key right here. See, you gotta use AI to prompt AI. That's the key. So we'll save that. Okay. And what's next there, buddy? JSON parser. Parse the response from OpenAI into individual items. Okay. So I have seen this before. JSON. Parse JSON. Okay. Okay. Wait. Use bullet format in your prompt. Give a small example so GPT locks onto the expected structure. This is key. Yeah, we want this actually. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to here. We're going to add into here. Does it make sense to just do this? I think. What is assistant? I'm gonna screenshot this. What's the difference between user assistant and developer / system? Here's the breakdown. User, this is the input from the person asking the question or giving instructions. Yeah. Assistant, this is what the AI is expected to respond with. Typically don't need to manually include this unless you're chaining messages together and want AI to remember. Purpose, this is your system prompt. Huh. What the AI is expected to respond with. Okay, whatever. If you want to simulate prior AI responses or chain context, would I use assistant when providing an example format like you provided? Excellent instinct, but no, you don't need to use the assistant role. Okay, you should still include the example. Okay, include the example response format inside the developer like this. Correct usage. Here are predictably consistent. Analyze the input and extract structured items. For each item, return a JSON object with. See, this is much better. You just gotta like ask it a few other questions, and then it gives you a much better. Okay, time estimate. Example output. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna. Yeah, we don't need that. We're just gonna go like this. Oops. Boom. Okay. You are a productivity assistant. Analyze the input and extract structured items. For each item, return a JSON object with category, idea, goal, plan, or task. Now description, clear and concise. So, yeah, these are our columns. Priority. Alright, where's... No, okay, we're not using that anymore. Where's the Google Sheet? Arg. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. Description, priority, time estimate. I don't know why it did it like that. Time estimate. I'll give it an underscore. Maybe it did that on purpose. We'll change this also just to make it easy. Time estimate, dependencies, status, status. What was it like? Not started. In progress. Sure. Next. Due date. Optional. Notes. Optional. Okay. So number of minutes if applicable. How about number of minutes, hours? Let's go with hours. Number of hours if applicable. Sure. Time estimate. 3. Sure. Say hours. Oops. Oops. Okay. So, okay, time estimate hours. Dependencies, null. Status, due date, notes. Oops. Ah, god damn it. Ah. What? How did it do this, like, little tab? What the fuck? Is it literally a bunch of spaces? Okay. What the fuck? Okay. So, instead of dependencies, this is going to be status. Okay. Not started. Next one, due date. Okay, awesome. Increase newsletter subscribers to 1,000. Priority, time estimate, minutes. Why is it just doing it again? Those are just 2 examples, I guess. Okay, let's change this to very high. High, medium, low, or very low. Time estimate hours. Okay. So, looks good. Save. And then I don't know what to do here. Add. Parsed. Tasks. Specification. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, I got the system prompt dialed in. How about the JSON parser module? What? How should I fill this out? You're almost there. Now you're defining the structure of the data you expect OpenAI to return, so make.com can break it into rows. Here's exactly how to fill out that add data structure window. Data structure name, set this to something like parsed tasks for each field. Okay. Awesome. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to here. So let's pull this up. Alright. Specification. Category. Type. Text. Required yes. What is this notes thing here? Oh, I guess that'd be the description. So idea, goal, plan, or task. No default value. Let's add another. So this one's gonna be description. Concise summary. Yes. Priority. Very high, medium, low, very low. Yes. Yeah, sure. Next. This is gonna be time. Why does that show up there? Time estimate. Hours. Estimated time in hours. Text. Wait. Number. Whatever. Required. No. Yeah, let's see. No. Okay, next. Dependencies. What the task depends on. And that's going to be a text. Not required. Okay, and then it's not showing here, but I added status and due date. Okay, status not started, in progress. Sure. And the next one, due date. Estimated due date. Estimated future due date. Date. Awesome. Not required. Strict? No. Okay, and then the last one's gonna be notes. And that is helpful context or other or additional or whatever details. Text required? No. Save. Okay. Now, JSON string. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Cool. Now, what do I put here? Stringified JSON output. Okay, feed it into the JSON parser module. Okay, so choices 0.message.context content. What? What? What is this thing talking about? The first index in make is 1 instead of 0. Just select it from the drop-down list you see on the left. Make sure that your system prompt tells OpenAI to return a clean JSON array with no natural language before or after, or this parser will fail. Okay. Clean JSON array. Let's make sure that the system prompt says that. Okay, yeah. JSON array. Make sure that it's a clean JSON array. Output. Save. I'm just gonna send this and see what happens because yeah, because value must not be empty. Damn it. Okay. I think result. Wouldn't I just click result? Pretty sure. Alright, let's try it, bro. Where's my diddly doo? Where is the diddly doo? Task prioritization? No. Super base. Okay, here we go. Lovable. Alright, let's see what happens. So we still got it here. Send to webhook. It's doing some work. It's doing work. It's doing work. Failed. Not valid JSON. Okay. Output. Oh. Wait. Damn it. I think I gotta have, damn it. Okay, why didn't it work? If you want to handle this error automatically, choose one of the following options. This will create a new handler. Input. Why was this? Identify. Oh, sick. See, it did work. I'm gonna copy this whole thing. And be like, okay, oops, where is it? No. I need my other monitor. Okay, sorry if anybody's even watching this. Okay, so here we are back at ChatGPT. Oops, downloads. Where the heck is the thing that I just... Okay, I have a screenshots folder. That's what I... Okay, boom. Now... okay, yeah, so... I got this error. The input from my chat GPT module, or the whatever output from my chat GPT module, sent this over to the JSON parser, which failed. Please help. It's clean, but the error you're getting is likely because of one of these issues. Source not valid JSON, wrong data mapping. You probably mapped OpenAI choices one message content, but it's still wrapped as a string, not raw JSON. Wrap it in the parse JSON module by clicking insert map data message content. Then click the wrench icon next to the field and choose expression. Parse JSON. Wrap it in the parse JSON module by clicking insert map data message content. What are you talking about? What the hell? Alright. What do I do here? Open result output contains markdown style code block formatting, which is not valid JSON, and that's why your JSON parser is failing. Your result field looks like this. Those triple backticks are not part of real JSON. Okay, they're formatting for display in ChatGPT and Markdown. Can't parse it. Okay, you need to strip. Okay, so just say don't use Markdown. So go back to here. Any markdown formatting. The result, your response must be in clean JSON. Alright, let's see what happens. Wait for new data. I guess I could have just said use the same data. Alright. Working. Oh shoot. It went all the way. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. It should be called task prioritization. Alright, where is it? Okay, this is supposed to be it. Okay, wait. Refresh. Damn it. Okay, wait. What is this supposed to be? What happened? Okay, this is what it gave. Cool idea. Create a YouTube channel. Medium. Not started. Cool. Develop a product that helps entrepreneurs find their personal identity and brand. Very high. Wow, why did it assign that priority? Includes analysis. Cool. Land research strategy. Already high. Awesome. Task. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. Okay, wait. So that worked. But what happened with this? Output. Spreadsheet ID. Properties. Let's try something here. Copy. And let's paste into here. What the fuck? The hell is this? Let's try pasting this. No. Alright. This didn't do a damn thing. Operation 2. What the hell? That's not doing what we want. Google Sheets. Bulk add rows. God, I hate this. Oops. I hate this method of spreadsheet ID bullshit. Like, what do you mean? Like, why can't I just copy the whole URL? Is this the ID? I don't know. Like, why make it so damn difficult and weird? Spreadsheets /D. Why does it say /D? Is that the right D? For example. Stupid. Invalid. Wait. What are you talking about? Spreadsheet ID. Okay. JSON allows you to map. Okay. I'm gonna need some help from ChatGPT. Bulk rows. Okay, I think that's what we want to do. Okay. I'm going to screenshot the well, okay, yeah, the output here. Okay, I'm screenshotting the output. And we're going to go back to here. Looks like the JSON parser successfully output the right information. Now, how do we add the data into the right Google Sheet under the right columns? I'm gonna send it this as well. Here's a screenshot of the successful JSON output and a screenshot of my existing Google Sheet. Now, all that's left is to map each parsed JSON bundle into the correct Google Sheets column. Add a Google Sheets, add row module, spreadsheet, select your task prioritization sheet. Okay, choose the correct tab, usually sheet 1, unless renamed. Oh, I hate how spreadsheets have multiple sheets. That doesn't make any sense. This is a spreadsheet, which means it should be one. There's only one sheet. Okay, map fields into columns. Your columns and JSON bundle fields align like this. And the Google Sheets module, click into each column field and map it from the JSON parser output bundle X. God damn it. Alright. We're so close. Now all that's left is to map each parsed JSON bundle into the correct Google Sheet columns. Here's your next step-by-step setup. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta walk ChatGPT through this a little more. Oops. Okay, shouldn't I do bulk add rows? Or no? I guess it would just be one row. No, there would be multiple rows. Each task is added individually using the iterator loop. When to use add row one by one. JSON parser plus iterator. Each task is added individually using the iterator loop. Easier to set up, less prone to formatting bugs. Slightly slower, adds rows one at a time. Recommended for your current setup. You already have your JSON split into bundles. Just loop and use add a row. When to use bulk add. When you want to skip the iterator module, you can feed the entire array of rows in one step. Must be perfectly formatted. Much faster at runtime, more fragile. Requires building a specific array of arrays or array of objects Make can understand. Not worth the trouble unless performance is a bottleneck. JSON parser, iterator, add a row. It's stable, flexible, and way easier to debug. Okay, so we need an iterator next. That's what it's saying. Iterator. Okay. JSON. God damn it. Okay, so this would be the next step. I'm going to generate a pre-built scenario JSON export you can import directly into Make. That would be interesting. This time is exactly what you need to feed JSON parser output into the iterator, which will now loop through each item one by one. Now, just add a Google Sheet add row module after the iterator and map the fields like this. Okay. Google Sheet add row. Boo. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Search by path. My drive. Okay, this is what I was looking for earlier. What's it called? Task. Why the frick is there so many? Okay, it created 5 separate sheets. That's insane. Okay, that's what happened. Weird. That's annoying. Now I gotta like delete all those. I don't know the fastest way to just go to my Google Sheets. I just always type in Google Sheets into Google. So where the heck? Why aren't the freaking things showing up at the top? If they were just created, where are they? Task prioritization. Okay, I don't know which one. Okay, let me rename this. Good. Which means none of these. Okay. Remove. No fucking check boxes. That's wildly annoying. Okay. Remove. You gotta click 2 things and drag your mouse all the way over here. 3 things. Okay. Got it. So, changing this back. Boom. Okay. Now, choose. Task. Why are there so many? Just give me a refresh, please. Oops. Arg. There we go. Boom. Okay, it should just be sheet 1. Table contains headers. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Map the variables. Awesome. Category. Description. Priority. Time estimate hours. Dependencies. Status. Due date. Notes. Okay. Awesome. This is column I. Why are there what? Wait. Why are there 2 different ones? That's also annoying. Oh well. I guess we're gonna see what happens. Whether to insert a row unformatted, they will not be converted. Whatever. Alright. Let's see what it is. Use existing data. Did it work? No. Oh, wait. This needs to come from the iterator. Wait. Flow control. Window. Wait a second. Help. You'll now be mapping from the iterator's output, not directly from the JSON parser. Let me know. Okay, how do I map from the iterator's output in the Google Sheet module? You're still mapping from JSON parser. Here's how to fix. Map from the iterator itself. Click into each field in the left panel. Explain flow control iterator. Select the version of each field that comes from iterator, not JSON. You'll know you did it right when each map field. How to map from the iterator. Click into each field. What the fuck? Okay, values. What do you mean? Oh, wait, what do you mean? Bundle order, total number of bundles. Error. The iterator sends one item at a time to the next module. If you keep referencing 11, you're pulling from the JSON blob. Once you've remapped all the fields to 14, or whatever your iterator number is, you're done. So these all just do that. Okay, I guess we'll see. Save. Run. Alrighty, let's see what happened here. Oh, okay, wait. It populated, but it came through like this. What the fuck? Stupid. I mapped everything to 14 flow control like you said, but now all the columns in my Google Sheet look like this. You have to say 14 dot category. You're pasting the whole JSON object. What the hell is every single cell? Click into the field. Expand. I cannot expand it. For each field, flow control iterator. Select individual values. That doesn't. -dash category. Let's see if that works. You schmuck. Waiting for new data. Alright. Guess we'll go back to here. Send to webhook. Okay, it did it, but it just says 14 category. Alright. ChatGPT does not know what's up. There is no option to expand the flow control inside of iterator module. Means the iterator is receiving a full JSON string, not a parsed object. If your JSON parser, in your JSON parser, you likely mapped the whole result string like this, but the parser didn't actually convert it into a usable array of objects. It treated it like one big object. Jesus Christ. So now your iterator just use one big lump per loop. Here's how to fix it. Revisit the JSON parser. Make sure your JSON module output is returning a list of bundles with individual fields. Go to JSON parser module. Click run once. Check if bundle 1. Okay. JSON parser. What do you want me to do? Check if bundle 1. Okay, how do I run that? What? Yes. What the fucking fuck? Wait a second. Yeah, these are supposed to be bundles like this. I took hella time doing that. JSON string. Set the array input again from the JSON parser, the array of bundles. Okay. Why is it still... just fucking... Damn it. Okay. Send to webhook. Now we're gonna look at what happens here. Output. Yes. Okay, see the bundles? Yeah. This is the output from the JSON parser. Looks good. Yes. Clean. That's what I thought. Okay, bundles. Yes, those are the bundles. Make sure the array input is mapped to JSON. Let's delete it. Let's unlink it. Let's add in iterator. do I select iterator? Select iterator. Okay. Now, in the iterator config, set the input array to JSON-parse JSON. JSON-parse JSON. Okay, that's what I did before. Then hit run once on the scenario to initialize the fields. Okay, save. Module references non-existing. Hey. Save. Okay, let's try it. Waiting for data. Send. Open AI. Analyzing. Okay, it did something. It did a bunch of things. This gave a good output. This output 7 operations. Okay, which then, how do I, what is wrong with my mouse and my computer? Okay, what the flying frick? How do you delete everything? Oops. Cool. Google Sheets. Okay, how do I fix this shit? Now you'll see category. No, I don't see that. Okay, maybe it shouldn't be an iterator. Maybe it should be something else. Array aggregator. Yeah. Okay, what the fuck is this shit? Why the fuck? Why is there like 2 fucking... Oh, bundle 1. Wait. Okay, that's the input. We don't want the input. We want the output. So we want these lowercase. Okay, so I'm gonna select all these lowercase things. Okay. Save. Send. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Why are these showing like a gray? Why is this gray like this? Tell me. You better tell me why. Tell me why. Using an array aggregator, but serial isn't actively looping through multiple items. Fuck. What the fuck? Okay. What the actual fuck? Create a YouTube channel demonstrating how to build automations. Bundle 1. Okay, this is the input. Okay, and then it... Okay, output. Okay, I get it. Aggregator. Okay, let's fucking... change this to the iterator like good old Jippity wants. And instead of stupid that, I'm going to click each one of these. Let's see what happens. Okay. Empty, 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 empty. I don't really know why there's like two separate sections. Like you see category, description, priority. I don't know why there's the capital and then the lowercase. I don't get it. Okay, good. And try that again. Okay. Why is it still showing? What is value? Oh my god. What happened to the Google Sheet? Nothing? Okay. So what happened in here? Input, array, output, bundle. This is insane. Damn, this is crazy. Okay, I think we might have an issue. Let's just scoot some things over. Okay, let's separate these into two. First, we're gonna clean it. Okay, create a chat. Completion. Okay. Let's do like mini, because I think that's like better at doing simple things. Okay, and then we're gonna go with user transcription. Okay. Okay, boom. Your productivity. Okay, no, you're not. You are nothing. Just analyze. Analyze the input and extract structured items. Analyze the provided transcription and identify all ideas, tasks, goals, and plans. Create a structured create a structured output containing each of these. Okay, the problem is these are multiple arrays. Okay, let me talk to ChatGPT. I'm trying to use the iterator, but it's still not working. Could the issue be that there are multiple bundles containing multiple columns, fields within each? I really don't know. Here's the key concept. Each bundle coming out of JSON parser is already a flat object representing a task. So it is an iterator. Expose each field. Ensure the iterator input is the whole parsed array, not just a single parsed item. Can I undo? I can't undo. Damn it. Oh well, let's try it. No. Is that it? Whatever. What the fuck? Example output. Damn, I'm screwing this up. Analyze the provided transcription and identify any ideas, tasks, goals, or plans. Create a structured output for each of okay. Okay, sure. Do not use. Okay, we're gonna go with 04 mini, I guess. Connect these buggers. And so the iterator needs. This is what I tried to do. Okay, now. Damn it, why didn't this save? There should be another. Oh, no, I can just copy and paste. Okay, how about this? There should be another button that allows user to put in an audio or video file which will submit an audio or video file which will then be transcribed by our Whisper API. Yeah, I think that's pretty neat. Also should add a library. No. Let's just stick with this. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, anyways. Yeah, why won't it just use the same data as before? Okay, this freaking thing shouldn't be that difficult. Alright, I guess we'll wait for this. I don't even know if anybody's watching this live right now. I don't know where the chat thing is. Oops. Chat? Why does it say sign in? I don't know my frickin' password. I think I'll probably use this live video to then chop up into a regular long form video, which could then be chopped up into dozens of short form content videos. Oh, okay, I think it oh, nice. Oops. Cool. I'll add a feature that allows users to upload audio or video files for transcription. Sweet. So now, like, on my phone, I can just freaking, yeah, upload a file. Yeah, or on here. Let me just try it on here. Oops. Why is it build fail? Try to fix, please. Amanda, please. Oh, are you kidding me? What? Wait. I thought it was free to push the try to fix button. That is utter trash. What? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, Smalls. Well, let's see if this works. I would like to create a YouTube channel that makes, that demonstrates how to do automations and shows people how to use it in their business. And I also have to follow up with some real estate clients in regards to selling their house and give them a quote from a moving company so that they know how much it will cost. And I need to figure out a email campaign to target medical students that are going to be in their residencies to become doctors, and try to get them to buy a house using the physician loan. Alright. Let's see what happened. Cool. Send to webhook. Alright, now you run, and now you send. Okay. Iterator. Okay. So. No. Where's my Google Sheet? Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. What did you produce? Interesting. It gave it 10 hours to create a YouTube channel, and then it gave 1 hour for following up with real estate clients. Okay. That's nice. Task: obtain a quote from a moving company. Estimated time 2 hours. Develop an email campaign. Priority high. Okay, I like that. Okay, anyways, so it is working, but how do I freaking get it into the damn Google Sheet? Okay. It should be and then this should be, okay, what the frick? I don't think I need an iterator, bro. Okay, wait. Hold up. Okay, hold up. I don't get it. So, I think it's working, but okay, it gave 4 separate items. So, this was the initialization. Operation 1. Input was an array. Okay. it gave an input, wasn't it? Was that? And the output, it just output the same thing. What the hell? Okay, so this is supposed to be showing each one under that. Bundle, number of bundles, bundle order position, no, value. Erg, I don't know what to do. What to double check right now? JSON partial module. Good, iterator module. Input, JSON parse module. Iterator. Iterator. What do you mean? What is this? Okay, the iterator input is that. Just the whole thing. Run once. Okay. How do I fucking module change upstairs here? Okay, we'll save them. What the hell do you mean? Save. Bruh. This is stupid. Okay. Run. Send. Okay. Open AI. Whisper. Whisper. Okay. Okay, so let's keep following the fucking thing. Array. Okay, wait. Where'd it go? Run once. After rerunning, open the Google Sheets module. You should now see category, description, etc. This is what you map into the sheet. No, I do not. Can you confirm? What have you set the iterator's input array? If after running once the iterator outputs individual values, just not the iterator's input array is bruh. First screenshot is what I am seeing after I ran scenario once. As you can see at the top, there are no individual fields under iterator. They're super helpful. In the iterator module, you're feeding it. That's incorrect. You're sending one object. The iterator expects an array, but JSON bundle is not an array. It's a mate.com collection of parsed bundles. What you need instead, JSON-parse JSON. Okay, not bundle. Okay, that's bundle. Which one is not? There is no not bundle. You fuck. There is no option for JSON-parse JSON. This is fucked. You're seeing only bundle because you ran the JSON module using run once but didn't select the raw output array. As a result, the parser is outputting one big string, not the full array of bundles you need to iterate over. Here's the real fix you need. Go back to OpenAI module. Make sure the system prompt is telling GPT to return a clean JSON array. Okay. I don't know which one is the one to use. Just give me 4.0. And then for the system prompt, I'm gonna just tell it to, here's what I have for the system prompt. Please give me a perfected version. Okay, this better give me the goddamn juice. Come on, bro. Here's a perfected version that improves clarity, enforces clean formatting, and fixes a few issues. Extract all actionable items as categorized objects. For each item, return a structured JSON object with the following fields: category description, priority, dependency, status, due date. Okay. Example output category blah, 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 blah. Important. Return a single JSON array only. Do not use my. Perfect. Give me it. Give me it. Do not use anything. Explanation format. Okay. Perfect. Boom. Now, let's see what it do. Let's see what it do like. OpenAI, ChatGPT. Okay, GPT, what do you got for me? Okay, I mean, it looks good. I don't know. Okay, did it work? Okay, wait. So, let's go here. Okay, that's not showing up. Oh, wait. It's because this. Fuck. It's still showing bundle. What the fuck? Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, now walk me through exactly how the JSON parser module should be. This is the actual text OpenAI returns. It must be clean JSON. Your prompt handles that. What to map? Map this path. OpenAI choices 1 message content. If you don't see that, it might also be called OpenAI choices message content. Do not use the result field. What the fuck? Click add to define a new data structure. What? Okay, I did that shit. Bruh, I did that shit. Why is this frozen? God damn it. Edit. Hopefully that fucking... I guess I could just copy and paste it. It didn't save, but that's okay. Because my guy Jippity over here... Copy. Let's go to 4.0. Jippity 4.0. Create a chat completion. Is that what it should be? I'm gonna ask it. Should this be a chat completion? Yes. Okay. Transcription, image, no, developer. Okay, analyze the provided transcription. Okay. Paste. Save. Now, this. Parsed tasks. Edit. Okay. Did this already. So input JSON string. Okay, so the JSON string needs to be something else that's not result. These are my options for the input JSON string in the parser module. Currently using creation module, not chat completion. Wait, what? Create a completion? Wait, what? You're currently using the create a completion, not chat completion. What? Create. Wait. What? Create a completion. What? No. That's what what the fuck? Final flow. OpenAI chat completion. Add to messaging system. Just formatting rules, just parser, just iterator, input full array from JSON parser. Parser messages, content. Choices, message, content. So should it look like this? Yes, that is exactly correct. Jesus Christ. Okay, save. Now, let's save this whole thing. And now this fucking thing is gonna be different. I think it should be different. No. Goddamn lovable bullshit. Freaking. Alright, so I got some cool ideas. I'm trying to build a community called Niche of One. And I guess some of the tasks for that would be cold outreach. Maybe coming up with a top 100 list. Like a dream 10, something like that. And then, creating a cold email campaign just to get people to join. But as a lead magnet and as just a value add, I want to create a product that helps aspiring entrepreneurs or small business owners to find their path. And I want to do that through creating an intake form that requires birthday information, and then I do a bunch of back-end stuff with their astrology and human design data. Alright, sending to webhook. ChatGPT. Okay, it went all the way through. But we want this, supposedly. It's still saying bundle. And it's still giving me that. So what the frickin' heck? Bundle 1, category, task, description. That's what the output should be. Yes, bundle 1, category, description, Okay, perfect. So I created 5 bundles. Right? No, 7. Okay, created 7 bundles. And okay. Okay, so JSON parser is working fine, but I don't know about the iterator module. Second screenshot shows what the iterator module is outputting. You're locked in now. Let me know. Export to duplicate. That's for future use. Man, I don't trust that you're going to be able to do that. From your second screenshot, iterator is processing one item at a time. Each operation output is a clean, flat object. No nested structures or broken fields. This means it's looping correctly and ready to send each task into Google Sheets. Final step in Google Sheets, add row module. For each field, map it from iterator output. It should show up as field name. Should show up as field name. It's only showing me value. It's only showing me the word value. This means you fed the iterator a single object that wraps each bundle inside a value, instead of mapping the object's fields directly. Delete and re-add the iterator module. Okay. Can do. Can do, boss. Can do. Oops. Fuck you. Delete. Okay. Iterator. It's still only showing a bundle. I deleted iterator module, and when I try to set the input, it's still only showing me the bundle version of the JSON. This is fucked, bro. Fucked. Painfully clear. It's treating your entire JSON output as a single object instead of a collection of objects. Didn't actually parse it. No, I think it did parse it into multiple bundles, but it needs to be parsed again, I think. Check the JSON parser input. Can we do that? Can we parse it again, please? I'm gonna try it, because fuck that shit. Let's reparse. No, no, no. I'm not talking about clean slate. I'm talking about another goddamn parser. Okay, wait. What is this? Filter? Could I filter this condition? I don't know about that. Let's unlink. I need another JSON parser. And it's gonna take this bundle. Parse the parse. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Fuck. Ouch. Okay, wait. What is this doing again? It's taking this and it's outputting. Damn it. I need to. This is the input. And it's parsing it into. Okay, that's great. Now, I need to take these. So each one of these bundles needs to get parsed. Okay, wait. Actually, maybe it goes like this. Maybe it goes bundle. And then it goes. I think it should go value. Whatever, bro. Fuck. Where the fucking. Okay, I need to copy this. Let's just make a note. Okay. So, I had 7 operations. That's great. Now, what happened here? Input bundle and the output. Okay. Is that gonna work? It did run 7 times, but let's try that. What the fuck are you talking about? Save, yes. What do you mean? Go. What do you mean? What's unchanged? Save. Jeez. It worked. Okay, wait. Oh, it worked. No way. It worked. It worked. Okay. It just needed to be parsed again. No thanks to ChatGPT. Okay, so it worked. Alright. So, priority, estimated time, dependencies, status, due date, notes, save. Okay, now, save, save. Okay, so, what are the settings here? Okay. Sequential processing. If you enable this option and the incomplete execution folder contains an incomplete scenario, data is confidential. No story of incomplete executions. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Finds the maximum number of cycles allowed during a scheduled scenario run. The scenario does not start with a trigger that specified maximum number of okay, so in theory, immediately as data arrives, this should this should trigger it. But it doesn't. And I don't get it. Oh. Wait. It did it. No way. It did it. No way. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't believe it. Delete. I don't believe it. Okay, here's my thing. And here's my Google Sheet. Send. Da-na-na-na. It did it! It worked! Wow. Alright. Successful. Yeah, that took some time, but we got there. We did it, folks. Cool. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. We are successful. Now, I mean, you just can, look at this. You can even, set another module in the automation to take the very high priority tasks and maybe send you a text message. I'm sure the due date will populate if I specifically say I need this done by next week. So yeah, I'll probably make another video summarizing this, since it's just a live stream. But yeah, there it is. Build in public. I did it. Alright, see you guys later. Make sure to like